morning, grade 4. Our lesson for today is prime factorization and greatest common factor or GCF and least common multiple LCM. Prime factorization is the process of expressing number as a product of its prime factors. There are two ways in finding the prime factorization of a number. First, factors 3 method, and second, continuous division or decomposition method. Example, number 1, we have 12. So using the factor 3 method, so 12, think of two numbers that when we multiply, the product is 12. So we have 4 times 3. So 4 is not a prime number, so we're going to factor 4. So that is 2 times 2. So 3 is already a prime number, so we just bring down 3. So we have 2 times 2 times 3. Letter B, using decomposition method. So we have 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Then 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So we have the prime factorization of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. Number 2, we have 16. So we have using the factor 3 method, 16. So we have 4 times 4. Then factor of 4 is 2 times 2. So another 4 is 2 times 2. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So using decomposition method, we have 16 divided by 2 is equal to 8. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. And 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So the prime factorization of 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Greatest common factor or GCF is the highest common factor of a pair or set of numbers. Least common multiple is the first or smallest common multiple of a pair or set of numbers. There are three ways in finding the greatest common factor and the least common multiple of a given pair or set of numbers. First is listing method. Second is prime factorization method. And third, continuous division or decomposition method. Listing method. So we're going to list down the factors or multiples of the given pair or set of numbers. The highest common factor is the GCF, and the first common multiple is the LCM. Prime factorization method. Express the given pair or set of numbers as a product of its prime factors. The product of its common prime factors is the GCF, and the product of its common prime factors and the remaining factors is the LCM. Continuous division or decomposition method. Divide the given pair or set of numbers by their common prime factors. The product of its common prime factors is the GCF, and the product of its common prime factors and the remaining factors is the LCM. Example, 12 and 16. Using the listing method, we have 12 factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Factors of 16, 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So common factors we have 1, 2, and 4. So GCF is equal to 4. using prime factorization method. Prime factorization of 12, we have 2 times 2 times 3. Prime factorization of 16, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Common prime factors, we have 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So GCF is equal to 4. Using continuous division or decomposition method, we have 12 and 16 divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. 16 divided by 2 is equal to 8. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. 3 and 4 has no common factor other than 1. So we have common prime factors. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So the GCF is equal to 4. Number 2, we have 8, 12, and 20. Using the listing method, factors of 8, we have 1, 2, 4, and 8. Factors of 12, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Factors of 20, we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Common factors, we have 1, 2, and 4. So greatest common factor is equal to 4. Using the prime factorization method, we have prime factorization of 8 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. Prime factorization of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. Prime factorization of 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. Common factors, we have 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So GCF, or greatest common factor, is equal to 4. Using continuous division or decomposition method, we have 8, 12, and 20. Common factor is 2, so 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So we have 4, 6, and 10. Common factor is 2. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. So 2, 3, and 5 has no common factor other than 1. Common factors, we have 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So the greatest common factor is equal to 4. Example of finding the least common multiple or LCM. Number 1, 6 and 8. Using the listing method, we're going to list down the multiples of 6. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and so on with the multiples of 6. Multiples of 8, we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, and so on with the multiples of 8. Common multiples, we have 24, 48, and so on with the multiples of 6 and 8. So least common multiple is equal to 24. Using prime factorization method, prime factorization of 6 is 2 times 3. Prime factorization of 8, we have 2 times 2 times 3. Common prime factors is 2. Remaining factors, we have 2 times 2 times 3 is equal to 12. So least common multiple is equal to 2 times 12 is equal to 24. So LCM is equal to 24. Using continuous division or decomposition method, we have 6 and 8, so common factor is 2. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. So we have common prime factor is 2. Remaining factors, we have 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So LCM is equal to 2 times 12 is equal to 24. Number 2 example, we have 6, 8, and 12. Using the listing method, we have multiples of 6, we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and so on with the multiples of 6. Multiples of 8, we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, and so on with the multiples of 8. Multiples of 12. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, and so on with the multiples of 12. Common multiples, we have 24, 48, and so on with the multiples of 6, 8, and 12. So least common multiple is equal to 24. Using prime factorization method, prime factorization of 6 is equal to 3 times 2. Prime factorization of 8, we have 2 times 2 times 2. Prime factorization of 12, we have 3 times 2 times 2. Common prime factors, we have 3 times 2 is equal to 6. And the remaining factors, 2 times 2 is equal to 4. So the least common multiple is equal to 6 times 4 is equal to 24. Using continuous division or decomposition method, we have 6, 8, and 12. Common factor is 2. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. So we have 4 and 6 as common factor other than 1, which is 2. So we just bring down 3. Then 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So now we have 3, 2, and 3. Common factor other than 1 is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Just bring down 2. Then 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So common prime factors, we have 2 times 2 times 3 is equal to 12. Remaining factors, we have 1 times 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So the least common multiple is equal to 12 times 2 is equal to 24. That's all for today, class. Until next time, goodbye.